This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, and it would be fabulous if you subscribed. It's easy. Click the subscribe button, and at the same time, click the like button too. Police in the capital plan to question a Thai police colonel, who happens to be the wife of a Chinaman accused of being a senior player in a gangland group which here have heavily been involved in the drugs trade. According to Police General Surachate Hakparn, both have denied all charges to date and have been unwilling to cooperate with statement taking. Further detained for another 12 days, his lawyers are attempting to file for bail, which has so far been refused. As investigations continue, it's pretty obvious that this is a much bigger operation than previously revealed, and Hakparn himself has confirmed that a full revelation of the inquiry will be given in a few weeks. This as he told the media that 2 police officers close to the capital have already been suspended. The wife? Well, according to him, if it's deemed that she was involved, then she will not escape justice. The number of Thais arrested for involvement in illegal gambling since the World Cup began is reported to be now 1,200, with 28 bookies nabbed, along with over 1,100 bettors. Car exports from Thailand are on the up as production resumes to pre-COVID levels and parts become more readily available. October saw close to 100,000 vehicles shipped, a year-on-year improvement of 15.5%, and actual production numbers at around 171 units. Despite all the warnings and signs that the bay from top to bottom is extremely dangerous to swim in right now due to storms, one tourist on Phuket came close to drowning. He'd stupidly swum out only to find that he was quickly beyond his limits. Too late for him until his pals, along with locals, dragged him to the beach, where luckily a first responder was to hand to help him recover. With the flower or bud of marijuana now officially registered as a controlled substance and the outright ban on consumption in any manner on site, in cafes, bars and side stalls now in effect, it's not really expected that retailing of the bud will be in any way impeded, according to experts. They tell us that change may come in January, when new laws are discussed in Parliament. And a call from a pal to a Burmese man to say that the woman he thought he'd stabbed to death was in fact alive and wanted to see him, brought the man out of hiding, back to Samut Prakan this week. It was then that he found out he'd been duped. The lady was sadly dead, but at least the police had their man, and he remains in custody. Meanwhile at home and in Pattaya, as the city prepares for Friday and Saturday's firework displays, Beach Road will without doubt be closed, and both it and Second Road are best avoided. Attendees have options of parking in numerous mall parking areas, and the reminder is not really to park on top floors of multi-storey car parks unless you're prepared to face hours' waits before you leave. For many, the best option is to park way away from the beach and ride in by motorside taxi. Police in the city have begun a clampdown on Bolt and other private hire drivers who, we're told, are now touting for business on the streets. With private hire different from regular taxis, only those licensed are legally allowed to tout for business at curbs. Fines for violations can run into the thousands of baht, and the move has been welcomed by local licensed cabs who were all insured to carry fee-paying passengers. As we reported at the start of the week, sales of tickets for package vacations to Thailand to Russians has massively increased. Yesterday, the mayor confirmed that Russian tourists will begin to arrive as of this weekend at Pattaya's Utapao airport. We are aware of issues regarding our FM signal, not internet, but we have had problems with transmission and we do apologise. Techs have been working since a power spike managed to bypass voltage regulators in our system. As of today, we're 90% of our usual sound quality, and by Monday it will be full on. This after 4 o'clock in the morning starts by our team. And with the Met Office promising highs today of around 30 degrees, dropping down to 24, and the guarantee of more rain throughout the day at some time and over the weekend. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.